So I've been kind of contemplating this, and I have decided to go ahead and speak my truth. I guess best way to put it on this, on a lot of things that is going on. And two, kind of a way that y'all can get inside my head and get to know me too. Um, so I get a lot of questions. And I've had conversations with my son's dad, because he gets a lot of questions too. Why ain't y'all together? What does co-parenting mean for y'all? Did she really just let you have him when it wasn't your weekend? Um, does she really keep you involved in every aspect of the kids' life? Yes. Now, granted, I will say it did take me and my son's dad a while to get here. You know, when we separated, we had sat down, we had talked, we had had a whole game plan, and then there was families. Hey, Kitty, good morning, welcome in. I'm doing good. Just throwing out some of my thoughts and my feelings out here today. I hope you're having a good day. My thing froze for a minute. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, Kitty, can you hear me? Double check. Okay, yes, this is my. Okay. Do, 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 do. Um, so y'all excuse me. You know what? It's one of those days. Like I said before y'all got in here, I've had a lot of people asking me and my son's father questions. I get people talking crazy shit about me all the time. It is what it is. I'm used to it. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna move on, do what I wanna do what I gotta do. I'm gonna take care of my kids. You're good, girl. I went to sleep last night and I was like, I woke up about an hour ago. I ain't even mad at you. Get it in. But yeah, y'all ignore me. I'm folding up some laundry and trying to get some stuff off my daughter's Velcro on her jacket. It's driving me crazy. But when me and my son's dad split, we had a whole agreement. And it did go to shit because we both have toxic family members who wanted to talk shit about the other person to us. Exactly. So it took us a while to get to where we are today. And him and I have talked a lot in the last week because he had my kids last weekend. Alright, now back up a little bit. It wasn't even his weekend. Did I care? No. He works at a hospital. He is a part of the environmental services. Um, they are severely short-staffed. You're welcome, boo. Um, so, when I had originally made my kids' birthdays, I was like, look, I'm going to schedule them for this day and this day since you don't know your schedule yet. But what I need for you to do is let me know if, when you get your schedule, if that's the weekend you're off, and we'll figure something out. Now, baby daddy being the person he is, he always second guesses everything. Alright, so he hit me up last week, and I went ahead and asked him because I know I was supposed to have my son's birthday party last weekend. I was like, you got your whole schedule? He said, yeah. I was like, alright, so what weekend are you off? Last weekend. Alright, let's hold on a minute. Kitty got ads. That part, like, why you gotta do it like that? Why you gotta be so rude? Lord. Are you back in though, Kitty? Can you hear me now? Oh, LOL. Okay, so she must have heard that. Well, yeah, I don't know what the last thing you heard, so I'm back up just a little bit. So my son's dad works at the hospital for environmental services, and he lives like 2 hours away. So we have a mutual meeting spot that we go to. But I told him when I was making my kids' birthday parties, I was like, let me know when you get your schedule. Girl, they got phones. I was like, look, y'all gonna have screen time. Mama got some shit on her mind. She needs some screen time. I done paused my music in the background because I knew if that shit was playing, I got the playlist going on where I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna be crunk as hell. Like, that's, I mean, I can't even say I got the one playlist like that. All my playlists like that. All of them. The old cry in your beer music, all the, like, from Dolly Parton to Marilyn Manson, I listen to it. But my son's dad, his off weekend at the hospital this month was last weekend, which was the weekend I was supposed to have my son's birthday party. And I was like, I already told you what I'm gonna do. So I switched weekends with him. I threw my son's party yesterday. Now, like I said, it did take us a little while to get here. But why not? He even has family members, and I still have people who really don't even know the situation come to me. And I had them days too, girl. I'll just be like, ah! I gotta let out this emotion. I can't do this shit no more. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm all over the place. But this part is the one that really irks me because I got people on my side and he's got people on his side that ask questions about our co-parenting relationship and why we do what we do and everything. And I'm like, why not? You know, he said he was going to throw our son a birthday party. He didn't have the money to. Okay, and it's still your one weekend off a month. You can get these kids. You need money? You need gas money? Do I need to bring the kids to you? Do I need to come pick them up from your house? These kids do not give two shits about what you got, where you live, what you look like. You ain't got to go out and get your hair cut, your nails done, and all this other shit that folks want to think that they got to get done to be there for your kids. It ain't that damn hard. I got 2 kids. Alright, now mind you, my daughter is 11. My daughter came from an abusive situation. Me and my daughter bump heads a lot. We is exactly alike. Kitty, if you want to, my Discord name is HarleyQ91221, just like it is in here. And then I believe my numbers are #1183, I believe. If you want to just add me, and then I can add you to my Discord. It may just be time to swap out my link again. And like you said, it could be Discord too. You never know. But now, mind you, my 11-year-old is not my son's dad's. Does that stop him? No. Does he give 2 shits? No. Does he still get my daughter even though we separated? Yeah. Do he still buy her Christmas presents? Yep. Do he still buy her birthday presents? Yep. Both kids started school. He called me. What size shoes the kids wear? Because remind you, he can't always get the kids working in the hospital. He's had COVID and shit. And they just at that point where they both growing like some freaking weeds. And I'm like, can we put a brick on your head? We need to stop this. I need some more. Oh, there we go. I was like, I got hangers scattered everywhere. But he still goes, yeah, I got you. Look, I'll just type in the whole thing. Now, he does get his son a little more just because of the fact of some family members that he goes around does not approve of everything. People are assholes. He still got people in his family telling him that my son is not his. Have you looked at my son? Because when my son is up next to me, everybody's like, oh, he looks just like you. You put him up next to his daddy and everybody's like, boy, your daddy plucked you out of his ass. Alright, I probably did the numbers wrong. Let me go over to the other computer so I don't slow this one down. Oh, I know what I did, kitty. Some of my letters are capitalized, so that's probably why. Try it that way. Yep. Multitasking at its finest. But it's like, I have shit going on in my life. My baby daddy got shit going on in his life. We're not the first person that each of us runs to, but we know that we can run to each other. We can talk to each other. Especially if it involves the kids, we can sit down and we can have a damn conversation where it don't end in us arguing and yelling and screaming. Because at the end of the day, it ain't about me. It ain't about my son's daddy. It's about my kids. And I don't give two shits what anyone says. If it works for my kids, it makes my kids happy, it works for me. Because that's all I give a shit about. Like my son, he was fixing to walk out of my room a little while ago. His dad was calling on Facebook video chat while he's at work. Is that my daddy calling? His little button crawled up in my bed, waiting for me to answer the phone so he could talk to his daddy. They don't care. Like, I understand when it first ends, y'all gonna have hurt feelings. There's probably gonna be a bunch of he said, she said. And he even had family members telling us, like, you know, I don't even blame her for not letting you see your kid when we first split. Because it was so toxic. Oh, thank you, kitty. You know what it is? If you want to, just put in yours in my chat if you can, or whisper it to me on here on Twitch, and I'll add you. I don't know why. It's like if I'm on my laptop and I pull up my Discord, OBS goes bonkers. Mr. Clapper, welcome in. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Ew, no bueno. I hope you're feeling better. I was trying to remember. I was thinking it was you, and I wanted to say Stay Real. I could be wrong. Was one of y'all was sick and one of y'all had just got over being sick, but I couldn't remember. Hey, you're welcome. I'm one of those people, even though I'm still new, like, everybody getting a shout out. I don't care. Do not care. It works for me. And that's what I do, like Discord, Twitch, out here in real life, personal life. Thank you, Mr. Clapper. Much love. I think too many people let folks get in their head. I am one of those people. I get in my head enough. I don't have time for you, your sister, your brother, your mama, your aunt, your uncle, and the whole damn family having a family reunion in my head. I don't need it. I ain't got time for it. Not at all. I got clothes and crap scattered all over my bed trying to get stuff ready for school tomorrow and get these kids as close together. My baby daddy had a scare the other day, Friday. He went to the hospital. Chest pains, pains in his stomach. Oh yeah. Wait, see if my son comes in. Alright, cutie. I'll check it out and I'll get you added on Discord and get you added in. I was waiting on my son to bust it like the Kool-Aid man, cause him and Sugar Free was all yeah the other day through his stream. Yeah, they did blood work, they did ultrasound and everything. He has a hemangioma tumor in the liver, which is a bunch of blood vessels. Hold on, I'm gonna son in here. Sammy! It's so cute. Y'all gotta see my son do it. Sammy, come in my room a second. Yeah, come here. You're right. Come here. Say, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Is that your tattoo?
Yeah. Hi, Bubba. Can you put these up in your drawer, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. He's growing up too fast. He just turned 5. And I am not prepared for it. We took my son up to kindergarten, and he's always been a mama's boy. If I even sneeze, he over here, like, and we go drop him off at kindergarten, I got down on his level and I was talking to him and I was telling him, like, look, I'm gonna go. Teacher's in charge. You gotta listen to the teacher and stuff. He's like, okay. I start to walk out and I'm looking back, okay, and I'm like, I'm telling myself, like, please don't cry, because that's my baby. Like, that's the last one. Can't have no more. My little boy looked me dead in the face and was like, bye! Fuck you too, son. That's one of my problems with my daughter. She turned 11 a little over a month ago. And she's like, oh, I can't wait till I can go do this and I can go do that. Yes, you can. Because you know what you ain't putting in there that you can't wait to do? Or you don't want to do? You don't want to go pay these bills. You don't want to have to be out on your own. It's like one of them things. It's like you want to be out on your own, but you don't want to be responsible for all the bills and shit that come with it. Like, I was put in messed up situations when I was younger. I was living with my mom and I was like, alright, you know what? I need to go. For my safety, my daughter's safety, and the safety of the people that was staying in the house with me. Like, it's just fixing to be a really bad situation. I need to take my child and I need to go. Well, I ended up bouncing around with my daughter. I ended up homeless with my daughter at one point. And I came back to the town I'm in now. My mom and my grandma both was in the hospital. And my granddad called my grandma and was like, hey, she's got a letter from the apartments. I wasn't homeless no more. I didn't have a pot. I didn't have nothing because it was scattered all over BFE. And it took me a hot little minute to get all my stuff back together. But I didn't have to live under somebody else's rules. It didn't. I felt like I had the freedom to raise my child. And living with other people, it was like, I didn't feel like I had the freedom to raise my child. Some people that I was staying with, it was like that was their kid, and I'm like, no. I remember losing the 80 pounds. I remember throwing my guts up every day. I remember the freaking crying because I was so freaking happy 24/7, 365. And it was like, the freaking nose. Like, still can smell stuff miles away. I don't need that. That could have went away. And I wanted spicy food with her. My son, I wanted sweets so bad. I went to Sonic and I was like, I want a hot fudge sundae, but I want a strawberry sundae. So I was like, I want a hot fudge sundae with strawberries. And if y'all don't know and y'all go to Sonic, get you one if you like chocolate covered strawberries. Woo! It's good. I let my kids have screen time. I let my kids play video games. I have times where I am probably too rough on my kids. I have times where I'm probably too soft on my kids. Nobody's perfect. I would about put money on it. I don't have that there is not a single person out here that thinks that they have it all together. Oh, girl, it is. Woo. I'm sorry. That wasn't even the where I was trying to go with that. It just, I ain't even gonna lie. You know what it is? It's the ADHD and stuff in me, and then my brain is like squirrel, 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 squirrel. So it's like all over the place all the time. That's my brain nonstop. Like, as bad. And then when I get quiet, it's because it's jumping in so many different directions. It's like I don't know which way to go with it. And like that's the part of me. Sometimes like I get so into games when I'm streaming, or I get so into my head because my head's going do 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 do. I'm like, okay, somebody else talk, so my brain will shut up. And it's like I found out what is it? Task paralysis. And matter of fact, I found a really good meme yesterday on Facebook. It explains a lot about me too. ADHD is being able to clean someone else's house when they need help, but staring at your own room for 15 hours trying to figure out how to get the functioning to clean. Like that's one of my biggest problems. I have ADHD, I have depression, I have anxiety, and I have about 20 other diagnoses. Some days my brain is not so crazy and I have the energy and I can get up and I can just start tackling things. And then other days it's like I sit there and I'm like, okay, make a list. I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this. But then it's like if I don't get up and I start doing it, I automatically start thinking to myself like, okay, how am I going to do this? And then if, A through Z happens to distract me or disrupt the process that I'm going in, how am I going to kind of woo-saw through that and be able to still complete my task? Life inside my brain is not fun. And you know what? My kids get it. My daughter, she has ADHD, ODD, impulse control issues. She's developmentally delayed. And she has, I think it's called second-hand trauma. That's her newest diagnosis. When she was 2, she quit sleeping. Now, by no points am I a genius, but a 2-year-old should not just quit sleeping. I found a place who would do autistic testing, and that's when we found out that she had the ADHD and everything. So from the time that she was 2, my daughter has been on some kind of medication to help her sleep. Because if she don't, she'll go and get any kind of groceries and pour them in the floor, or mix a bunch of different condiments in bowls and leave them sitting around. And then when I get up, I find them. And it's like when she has her bad days, I don't hardly sleep. And I was like, yesterday, Kitty, I know you was here, so you heard me talk about how I didn't get much sleep. Not before. Insomnia. Bitch. the last night. King! Thank you! Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for trusting me with your crew, King. Hey, everybody. Not much, just, spewing some of my life knowledge and the shit that I've been through in life. Well, I appreciate it. Rosebud. Blaze, baby. What's up? Yummy Black, thank you for the follow. Baby Blaze, Rosebud, thank you for the follow. Ooh, I'm trying to get y'all in. Yes. Excuse my mess. I went and got it tatted on my arm. I don't know if you can even see. It's got the it's got like stars and stuff in the background. Thank you. Man, I love y'all. Y'all just always. I just got into my spiritual path less than a year ago. Thank you, Queen. I jumped off the deep end. Like, I got my evil eye. Y'all ignore my room. I know my room is a damn mess. That's what I'm trying to deal with. Then, they got Hecate right there, too. And I appreciate you all showing love and support. JQ in the building. What is up? I feel like I'm missing people. And I'm trying to get everybody shout outs. I'm sorry if I'm missing anybody. Mike, what's up? Thank you for the biddies, boo. All love and support in here, y'all. Y'all gonna make me cry. It's one of the days, y'all. Y'all gonna make me cry. Yeah, we do. Honestly, though, it's just... I just came in here to talk shit on my life. So, I wasn't expecting a whole lot of love and support today. I'm gonna be honest. Just because I'm not used to love and support. I'm used to being the one who gives love and support. That's the part that's hard for me. I didn't come from a family with money. I grew up being able to play in the woods and climb up mountains. Come in when the street lights came on. I want to move in the country so my kids can do that. It's like there's part of my childhood that was amazing. And then there's so many parts of my childhood that was shit. Thank you, Rose. Oh, and actually, I should have done this. Before I keep talking, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know that I don't cuss as much as I used to, but I can still get a mouth like a sailor, especially when I get pissed off. So by no means is if you one of those people that you don't want to hear it, you might not want to follow. I'm just gonna be honest. That's just me. I'm gonna be honest regardless. I have started getting my daughter crystals, and Jinx, I appreciate that. Like, right? Like, but I understand, some people have kids and they're just like, let's don't. That's one reason, like, I've been trying to calm down on mine. So my daughter's old enough, she gets it, even though it's not really. It's kind of hard for her because, she has slipped up a couple times, which, who hasn't? She's at that awkward phase where she's like, she'll say something and I'm like, do you realize what you just said? And she'll go, shit. God, Mom, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not mad. Like, I know you have, like, everything doesn't click for her like it should. Or like it does for everyone else. So it's hard. So it's like sometimes I really just ask. It's like, do you know what you just said? Thank you, KO, for following. And for the new ones in here, when I reach 200 followers, my friend, my 18 leader. Alright, KO, take care. Take careful. Good Lord. See? ADHD. Take care and be careful. Much love and many blessings. No worries, I'm working on the way I talk as well. We all fall short in some things. It's how we pick ourselves up and improve each day. I agree so much with that. And that's the part that's hard for me because I had my mom. My bio dad was killed 10 years ago. And I had my adoptive dad. He came into my life when I was about 2 years old. And he overfed me for the longest time. So I've always been a big girl. And so I just went through tests myself with my liver. Like, you got a fatty liver, and I'm like, tell me something I don't know. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I've had a fatty liver since I was probably my daughter's age. I'm not 450 pounds no more. I'm stuck where I'm at. And you know what? It ain't 450 pounds, so boo, I'm happy. Like, but you know what though? I'm gonna be all the way honest. Okay, that's one thing for all the new people. I'm going to be all the way honest. You see this? You know these bad wings that be flapping? I could have dealt without that shit. Okay? That's one thing I could have dealt without. Yes, I hate it. Like, I buy shirts even bigger, so I got arm room, because I feel like something is like suffocating that fat part of my arm, and I'm really like, ugh, I can't breathe. Like, no, just somebody just cut that shit off of me while I'm asleep. Like, just wake up, skinny arms, like, whoa. I don't even know what I did with that paper, good lord. Here it is. This ain't even my diagnosis page. This is just my surgeries. 16 surgeries since I was born. Nice. See, I was at my biggest, I was 450 pounds. And then I did different diets and shit that worked for me. And it's like, for me, if a diet works, I can lose up to 60 pounds. And it's like I hit a plateau, and it don't matter what I do, I'm stuck. Thank you. And that's the same about me. If y'all need somebody to talk to, I'm here. I don't care, day, night, whatever. I'm here for all of it. If you need somebody just to vent to, and you don't want nobody saying nothing to you, I'm that person. You want to play video games and bullshit, I'm there. You want to talk about why the grass is green and why certain oxygens smell different, and why is there so many different shades of blue and just random shit, I'm there. I have over See, that's my thing with my insurance. I'm on Medicaid, and nobody accepts Medicaid. Because I've wanted to get the lap band done since I was like 18. It's like I've been doing keto off and on for like the last 2 years. It's like, I don't even really want to say like off and on. It's like there's different levels of keto. I'm in Alabama. So, and it's like doing the keto, I'm anywhere from 290 to 320. I'm there. Yeah. See, that's the thing too, because when I had my daughter, my thyroid went completely crazy, and it would go from being superly like overactive to not functioning at all. I'm in Scottsboro. I'm like an hour from Tennessee. So I'm like way up north. See, I could have got it done. I thought about that one too. I could have got it done when I was younger, but it was like it fell just right with my age and my dad's insurance and the doctor at the time, and it was just like, no. I almost had enough money last year just to be able to go pay to have it done. But then I had car issues. Really? When was you here? JQ, don't bring your ass down here unless you prepared to be disrespected by this heat and this humidity, baby. I'm telling you. They sure do. That's what I'm saying. You talking about New York. Y'all like to freeze y'all's balls off in New York. Okay, that is not Alabama, boo-boo. We is sweating our titties off down here. We are not the same. We are not the same at all. Like, I keep moving my drink from side to side. I'm being real. Well, Rosebud, we might need to link up then, because I got to figure something out. I'm just like, I've literally been stuck at a plateau for 2 years. Thank you, kitty. Yeah, get you some food in, girl. Yeah, don't get lost in them Gotham shadows now. You gotta be careful out there. It is a hot mess, y'all. And JQ, not only that, you might want to bring a boat because it's raining down here right now. Like, it's been raining off and on for like the last week, and especially the city I'm in, it's a damn flood city. Like, you better bring a boat. Don't even bring one with a motor on it. Bring the paddle. And don't come through Kentucky. Folks will set up. There you go, jet skis. That works too. Ooh, kitty, not good. Man, I know Scholar. Yeah, see, I was held back some. I graduated in 09. Damn. Yeah. I know, this shit that's been going on with Scholar's killing me. And that's the only thing about being in this town, though. It's like everybody knows everybody. But there's too much damn meth in this city. Yeah. That's like I don't even really want to say given, but I mean that's the only word I can think of at the moment. Rose, I'll hit you up and fill you in. Yeah, it's like Scottsboro's like if you go from one side of Scottsboro to the other side of Scottsboro, from like you could be there within 10 minutes. Yeah, and I'm so over it. That's what me and my mom was having a conversation the other day. She's like, I moved y'all out of Indiana and moved y'all down to Alabama because there was so much drugs and shit in the schools up there. She's like, you could literally walk the halls and people were sitting in the damn hallways doing drugs. Exactly. I got one neighbor across the street I know, kind of sort of noticed the girl next door. And then I got one that I used to go to CR with over here. But hell, I've been in these projects for 8 years. I've been in these apartments. But I'm like, I don't trust no damn body. It's like, I've been saving up money. It's like between wanting to get the surgery, wanting to move, and then I've had to put so much money into my damn car because I had a wreck and it screwed up my brakes, which they already need to be done anyway. Matter of fact, Rose, you probably know where I did it. I was at the top of the section and I almost went off the off lookout by the church up there. Like, you go in and you can look off the top of section. They built a house and a church and stuff right there. And I went, like, I was 2 feet from hitting that house. And probably 10 feet from hitting the edge of that cliff and going down. Yep, I took the guide wire right up the middle of my car. Yeah, I had both kids in the car with me. Yes. My I don't think my son would have acted as bad as he did if my daughter wouldn't have been screaming the whole time. But she was 10 at the time. It's understandable. I'm sorry, y'all. I took a damn B complex a while ago, and I feel like all I taste is vitamins. Yeah, like, I'm one of those people, it's like, let me just go on ahead and get through section. I had family that lived in section, but I'm like, I don't want to stay there. Thank you, JQ. Me too. I was worried about the kids. They wanted to take me to the hospital on a stretcher because I had screwed up my arm. And I'm like, no. I literally took a guide wire up the front of my car. Almost hit a house. Almost hit a telephone pole. My kids are not seeing y'all put me in the back of an ambulance for my arm. Like, no. I'm going to take my big ass on up the road. Drop them off with his daddy. Like I was going to. And then I'm going to go to the hospital. By myself. And then my daughter won't even leave me that weekend. She's like, nope, I'm staying with you. I ended up in a sling for like 4 days. Just to let my shoulder recoup. It wasn't that bad. And then, to add freaking insult to injury, somebody did a hit and run on my car the night before Mother's Day. Matter of fact, let me see. I went into homeschool in the 7th grade. So I did a little bit of junior high and then went into homeschool because they was going to send me to 3 Springs and put my mom in jail because I was missing school because I had got bit by a brown recluse and was out with the flu the week before that. I was like, I'm done with school and I could go over here and get a job at the hospital by me. But there's some assholes and I don't want to. Let me see if I can turn this light off. I don't know if it'll focus. That was my car when I wrecked it. That was the front of it. Yeah. And I feel like that's kind of where I'm at right now because I've been doing I found somebody who would actually show me how to go through my walk. You know, learn all the spiritual stuff on this side of spiritual stuff, if that makes sense. You know, it's like I grew up in churches and stuff, but it's like I always felt like there was something more. There was something I was missing. And then it was like, you know, anytime I talked to folks about crystals and, you know, different things and tarot cards and all that, everybody was like, you crazy. To, like, I want to say like the beginning of this year, I met Feverish Metal. And she was like, you know what? I got a few people that's interested. I'm going to start holding a class. And everybody can start learning. And then you can just, if you just don't want to pick the parts that works for you, pick the parts that works for you. Start off small. Make sure you drink a lot of water. Don't drain all of your energy. Man, the biggest thing that opened my eyes is when she got talking about energy vampires. Boy, it's like I can't even tell you how many energy vampires got cut off so damn quick in my life. It's like I always had that gut feeling that something was off. And then she started talking about that, and I was like, you know what? All that shit makes sense now. You gotta go. Sometimes it really be the ones that claim to support you, claim to be there for you. They're there to look out for themselves. And a lot of folks don't need the right to your energy, your mind, your emotions, your body, or anything else in that way. Tell them to fuck off. Matter of fact, this picture that's in the background, that's what my tattoo actually was drawn from. Yeah, I was talking about my baby daddy a while ago. And he's got to go see the doctor. He's changed up his diet. But it's what I say it's called? Hemangioma of the liver. So it's not like real serious. You're good, JQ. I appreciate it. Appreciate the love and support. Oop, hold on. Don't spill the water. Ah, there we go. Whoop, whoop. All love, support, happiness, peace, positivity, all of that. Then that part right there. And you know what? If you can't get into my Discord, I mean, you could be in my Discord and talk to anybody in there. You could hit me up privately on Discord. You could hit me up privately on Twitch. Any of it. You need somebody to talk to. Like I said, it don't matter if it's, hey, I just need to vent. I don't even need to hear an opinion. I just need to get it out. Let's play video games. Let's talk about why there's so many colors of blue. You know, why there's so many shades of this color. Why the sky is blue. Why the grass is green. I don't care. And I'm not even going to judge you because I'm the same way. Each time that I've had a spell of depression or anxiety or whatever, and it's pushed me to the point where I've started being like, okay, I need to start speaking out and getting out of my own head, or this is going to end badly. Sometimes it was I just needed to talk. Like, you ain't even got to say nothing. Just be on the other end of that phone or whatever and let me just spill my guts about whatever. Sometimes it's let me get on video games and blow some shit up. Like, I called my brother one night. I was having a panic attack. And then he just moved to Arizona, the military. It's like 11 o'clock my time at night. And I was freaking out and I couldn't hardly breathe. And I know we talked for a good hour and a half. My second mom committed suicide. We knew that there was some stuff going on in her life. We didn't know that she was depressed and everything to the point that she was. Don't feel like you're alone. And I know for me personally, at nighttime that shit always hits harder. For me, nighttime, my kids are asleep. I'm trying to go to sleep. Keyword trying. You know. At night, it's like, I don't really want to bother nobody because most people sleep at night. You know, not everybody's a freaking insomniac like I am. I may not sleep for 2 or 3 days and then I'm like, why? it. My Twitch is going cray cray. Got 173 followers. Only gotta get to 200. And then, dun 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 dun. She gets to choose my demise. Oh no. It looks like a whole lot of people playing Apex today. But I'm gonna get off here because I know I got a lot of cleaning to do. And if I sit here, I will keep rambling on and on about just whatever. And let's see. Who is do 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 do. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. And Kitty, I see that you sent your Discord. I'm gonna add you when I get off of here. I appreciate everyone coming in and listening to my rambos. I love you all. Let's get some more shout outs in here. Mr. JQ. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all coming in. Appreciate y'all showing that love and supports. We're gonna go check out a new friend of mine called Bert.
I just picked one up.
Nice.
I'll find another one. I'll definitely let you know.